What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm getting sick and tired of the XDefiant is dying narrative. It's something that has seemingly been plaguing this community for quite a while now. Ever since sort of Season 1 didn't get off to the right start. And ever since then, there have been articles popping up almost every month, it seems, that proclaim that the game is going to die, or that XDefiant is going to be shut down by Ubisoft by this date, by this season, if things don't improve. And yesterday, GameRant released an article stating that there is a rumor out there that they are going to be shut down after Season 4. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care at this point in time. If XDefiant shuts down Season 4, whatever. I'm going to enjoy the game for the next 6 or so months that I get to play it. Aw shucks, oh well, they failed. I'm not going to sit here and get into a tizzy and be all insecure about this game. Because I have fun playing it. I'll be upset if it goes away, but I'll understand why. There are issues that the game has. I just have no interest in feeding this machine of negativity around XDefiant. Because I see the true potential here, and I see a development team that is headed by somebody who actually cares. Because due to this article from GameRant, Mark Rubin released a statement to back up his team and to stick his neck out for this community. This is what he had to say. To be crystal clear, there are no plans to shut down after Season 4. I've literally been in meetings as of last week to discuss our Year 2 plans. But right now, we're super focused on improving the technical experience, which includes netcode, and adding more content for Seasons 3 and 4. We have done very little marketing, so yes, our numbers are down. But that is just to give the team the time to get the game in a better place before we do bigger spends on marketing to bring new players to the game and to bring back players that have left. That is a statement that instills confidence in me that XDefiant is moving on the right path. These rumors that want to proclaim that XDefiant is dying or that it's on borrowed time fall short if the game is able to fix its problems. And that's what the team is dedicated to do. The game is currently a work in progress. I would view this game more so as being in a beta than being in its full launch window. And I get it, the game officially launched back in May, but it's been a work in progress. There have been ups and downs. There have been good patches, there's been bad patches. There's been mistakes and there's been corrections. The XDefiant team is learning on the fly, and they are trying to make this the best experience possible. And there just seems to be so many people within this community or adjacent to this community that want to see XDefiant fail, so they continuously prop up these dying rumors that I'm just sick and tired of seeing. That's not what this community needs, and that's not what this space needs. Competition is a good thing. We should all be in the corner of XDefiant succeeding. We should all be in the corner of supporting this game. And that doesn't mean going out and spending a bunch of money. That doesn't mean going out and neglecting the faults that the game has. No. Point them out. Criticize the game for the problems it has. I think that's valid. I think that's fair. And I think that's how you get better games. I mean, if we all closed our eyes and pretended that everything was sunshine and rainbows for XDefiant, we'd all be fools. It's a good thing that we continuously point out that dying from behind corners is frustrating, because then they can fix it. They can work on improving it. If we didn't say that these seasonal launches that we have are a little bit lackluster content-wise, they wouldn't try to improve them in the future. Criticism is good. It's how things improve. But to sit there and wish ill on a game just because it proclaimed to be a COD killer and fell short of that is just silly and nonsensical in my mind. There is a world where XDefiant and Call of Duty can live adjacent to one another and prop each other up. Compete with one another, to promote one another, to make one another better. That's the goal. That's what I've always seen with XDefiant and Call of Duty. One is free to play, one is pay to play, but at the same time, they both have elements that are extremely fun. You have that legacy title. You have that loyalty with Call of Duty. But if you have a gameplay experience that is a little bit more consistent, a little bit better as to what XDefiant is building towards, it might push Call of Duty into a different direction and try to change things up. That's a good thing. So this constant beating of the dead horse that XDefiant is dying just doesn't resonate with me. It's not going to make me panic. It's not going to make me worry. Because whether or not this game succeeds doesn't matter to me. I obviously want it to succeed. I like a good game. But at the end of the day, if it fails, it fails. I am not going to tie my entire identity up into a game's success or failure. That's just nonsensical. So us getting caught up every single time there's a brand new rumor and getting extremely disappointed doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't mean that you have to get all defensive either and say, no, trust me, the game's fine, the game's fine. The game is a work in progress. If we can be honest with ourselves with that, we can look at the game through a different lens. This is a beta right now that is progressing to becoming a complete game. It has some amazing aspects. The map design in this game continues to be absolutely wonderful. And the gameplay, when it clicks, when it's there, you see the potential of the game as a whole. But it's the inconsistencies that this game has had ever since launch that continue to plague its overall experience. But that should be the focus. Focus on the faults. Focus on the problems the game has. Not on this fear that the game's going to die and all of a sudden just disappear from the internet. That's not how change is made. That's not how we get XDefiant to a better place. Let's just be hyperbolic and extreme and just say the game's going to die and Ubisoft is done with it. That's not the case. I think they are giving XDefiant a long leash here because they put them behind the 8-ball to begin with. This is a brand new development team working on a brand new engine, and it's going to take time to get things right. And it's up to us as a community to come together and support that. That's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be getting all negative every single time something isn't perfect. It's weird because the Call of Duty community seems to gloss over the imperfections of Call of Duty all the time. And yet, for whatever reason, we can't do it with a brand new IP. It makes no sense to me. But that's what I'm going to leave it here with today. I think that we need to move past the idea that XDefiant is dying. Yes, the player counts are down. That's to be expected. The game is inconsistent. So where do we go from here? Continue to work with the developers to get the game into a better place. Continue to be honest with ourselves about the current state of the game so that improvements can be made so that the game can get to a better state faster so that we can all enjoy this game for a longer period of time. It's that simple, and that's the way I view it. So I'm very curious to know how you feel about everything that's going on within the XDefiant community right now. Are you as disappointed as I am with the consistency of these XDefiant dying rumors? Or do you actually think the game is on life support and we should all stop caring about it? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. I thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.